Diamonds in the rough, that's how I burst out. They threw dirt on my name, ain't what I'm about. Knees deep in mud, now I shine clean. Proving all the doubters I'm not what they mean. Gonna say it loud, clear as a bell. I'm diamond, not the stories they tell. They try to break me, but I'm still here. Don't come for diamond, make that crystal clear. Sparkling woman, fire in my veins. Cut me, but I'm solid, never feel pain. Edge sharper than a razor in the storm. Forged through the struggle, true form now born. Gotta say it loud, clear as a bell. I'm diamond, not the stories they tell. They try to break me, but I'm still here. Don't come for diamond, make that crystal clear. From cold to brilliance, hustle and grind through darkened tunnels, now see how I shine. Words cut deep, but they won't break me. Radiant beauty, that's what you'll see. Facade after facade, they tried so hard, but I kept rising like an unbreakable shard. Eyes on the prize, never look back. Diamond's journey, resilience intact. Keep my name out your mouth, period. Gonna say it loud, clear as a bell. I'm diamond, not the stories they tell. They try to break me, but I'm still here. Don't come for diamond, make that crystal clear. From cold to brilliance, hustle and grind through darkened tunnels, now see how I shine. Words cut deep, but they won't break me. Radiant beauty, that's what you'll see. Keep my name out your mouth. Keep my name out your mouth, period.
Can you guys hear me now?
Are you up on the panel?
It said I was added.
There you are. There you are. Okay.
Okay. All right. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm a straight up newbie. Can y'all all hear me now? Do I sound too far? Am I still muted? I unmuted myself. Okay. All right. Hey, you guys. How's everyone doing tonight? Miss Daisy, Debbie, Lady 7 Up. Hey, darling. Life's a dance. What's up, girl? Long cool woman. Hello. Hey, J. Marie. Hey, babes. I hope you're feeling well. Victoria, hello. Lone Star, hello. Chrissy, how are you? Hello, Dee Dee. Who am I missing? Who am I missing? I think that's everyone. Hi, D Boss. How are you? I'm so happy to see all you guys tonight. So, Miss Daisy gave me a quick rundown on how to use this. So please bear with me. Um, I have 2 mods in here for now. I have to go back and mod some more people up. This live basically this is not what I really want to do on the channel. I want to talk about current events. I think it's very important in what's going on in the world, with the fires and the wars and politics and all that other stuff. It will be allowed over here. I want to talk about everything: religion, politics. The only thing is, I really would wish that you guys wouldn't bash each other. Like, everyone is welcome to their opinions. Just be friendly, okay? So tonight's live is basically, I want to address some things that's been happening, and a lot of you, hey Lucky Charms, a lot of you know me from Daisy's and Jinky's channels, and you guys know that I love both sisters, and I'm really nervous right now, so you're gonna hear it in my voice. I'm sorry. Hey, Lori P. Welcome in, guys. Thanks for coming in. So basically, I love both sisters. I will never deny that. We all know that, they bicker and they fight, but they love each other. And us that we've, like, we've been there with them, from the start. And we'll sit and we'll pray for them, and hopefully they start talking and they become friends again, right? Now, I am the type of person that if I consider you a friend of mine, I definitely will defend you. Okay, it doesn't matter where or what, I will defend you. However, I am also the type of friend that if something needs to be addressed, I'll address it one time. But if I see that it continues, then I think, like, I'll start backing away. Okay. Now, a few days ago, or last week, Daisy did a live, and I think, according to Daisy, it was gonna be fun. And it was something that we had talked about a while back as far as like the TikTok is concerned with the we listen and we don't judge. And it just turned into a she show, like Miss Daisy says. Um so we heard what happened. Sherry went up, and I'll play a little video that I have. Hopefully Matthew doesn't strike me. I will be playing some stuff from Jinkies and Matthews, just to prove a point that I've been trying to make for the longest. And I feel like I've been put as like a rogue mod. I've been put as the bad guy. So I see that it's still continuing, and I need to clear my name. If I lose friends over it, it's gonna hurt me. I'm not even gonna lie, it's gonna hurt me, but so be it. As far as that live, I went up to speak to Sherry, and I asked her what made her throw Jinkies under the bus. Like, what made her bring up the whole Jinkies and Matthew doxing thing? Because I was wondering, like I think a lot of us were wondering. And Jinkies wasn't on panel at that time. We can't see it because I think Daisy still has it privated. Which I know, it's because she wants to protect Jinkies, and I'm all for it. At no time was my intent wasn't to insult or hurt Jinkies. I think emotions were really high that night, and she came back up on panel and she started yelling at me, and I knew she was upset, so I wasn't going to, I didn't want to yell, and I didn't want to argue with her and whatever. But it just got to the point where I guess we just started like yelling over each other, and that's how Jinkies and I talk. Like, if we're up on panel and we disagree, like, our emotions get the best of us. But later on we did speak about it, and I let her know that I wasn't trying to hurt her. I was just trying to make her see. The only thing that I was trying to make her see was that when Matthew and them were up on panel with Dumplings and Miss Ann, he wasn't allowing Jinkies up because, in my honest opinion, I feel like he didn't want her in the middle. And whatever happened after that. I'm not even going to get into it. But the thing is that it caused something in Jinky's chat the following day. Now, I didn't get a notification, and I wasn't really going to go into Jinkies at the time when Daisy went live. Because people were saying that, Jinkies is live and all this stuff. And then I don't remember who it was, but someone came in and chat and said that some Cindy lady was talking trash about me. And I'm like, I don't even know who Cindy is. So I am going to attempt to bring up a screenshot of what was said. So bear with me. Let's see. I think she said share screen. Share screen. Here we go. All right. Can you guys see that? Can you guys see that that screenshot that I have up on screen? I hope you can. Yes? Okay. Thank you for answering me. All right. So basically here it shows that woman named Cindy. She said, I bet that snitch was on panel last night. I'm not scared to say it, Diamonds. Now, I went in there when I was told that Cindy was talking trash. I went in there and I clicked on her name because I am a mod over at Jinkies, and I was able to see what it was, that she said, and on top of someone sending me the screenshot. So I was like, okay. Um, so the only thing I said in reply to her was for her to keep my name out her mouth. Okay. And a few seconds later, I was blocked, timed out, deleted, whatever you want to call it. And, I'm sitting there like, wow, I don't, I don't understand how I've seen that Cindy lady on the streets. She was acting crazy in other lives, but it wasn't Jinkies or Daisy. I see it. Yeah, I mean, I've never seen her. I've never seen her before anywhere else, or maybe I just really wasn't paying attention. Um, but the conversation that not the conversation, the live that Jinkies was having was, I'm in your back chat. How do I get to my back chat? Oh, uh,
Hello.
hello, darling.
I didn't know if you was ready for me to come up or not, so I just
No,
thought,
no, no. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you for coming up.
uh, "You're getting it. You're getting it. You're doing good. Go ahead. What you're saying. I'm just listening."
Okay. So, basically, it was what was I saying? So yeah. So I go over there, and that's the only thing I said. I was blocked or whatever, and then I found it kind of weird that Cindy not she not only said that she was saying a lot of other stuff.
Uh-huh.
And I was just like, dang, that's kind of messed up because why is Cindy, why does she feel so comfortable to call me out? Number one.
Right.
Number two, she didn't get blocked. Her, whatever she was saying about me, she like it wasn't deleted. She wasn't
Mm-mm.
blocked or timed out.
Nope.
So
And
me as
she
a mod,
started it right off the bat. She started it right off the bat.
exactly. So I'm just
Accusing.
like, that's it's kind of messed up. And me doing this for the first time ever, I see what you guys go through. It's a lot to jump from screen to screen and do all this stuff. So I
Mhm.
could understand why Jinkies wasn't really seeing what was going on.
Yeah, it's
So,
hard to
and I'm
put.
not blaming, I'm not blaming Jinkies at all. But my thing
Yeah.
was, for Hash to block me. Okay. So
First thing
then,
she did. Hmm.
yeah. So then it's like, it's messed up. So I'm gonna try to present something.
Okay.
Get it. All right.
Welcome,
So,
Mini Pearls. I don't know if I've seen them before. Y'all don't
um,
forget to hit that subscribe and that like button. Yeah, they automatically
so
just go ahead.
yeah. No, no, no. So basically, she continued. Cindy continued to say, she continued to call out my name. She's the only one that really said my name until like later on. Hash came out and said my name, and that's when she admitted that she had blocked me. Um, the thing is, let me see. I'm trying to get the. That's not it. Uh, oh boy.
Yeah, they both that Cindy came in just accusing you right off the bat and was just like, it's diamonds, and that's not what it was at all. Um, and I
Yeah,
don't know
exactly.
who
And
she
it's just like,
is.
yeah,
I have no
I,
idea
I,
who she
I,
is.
that's what I was trying to figure out. Like, who are you? That's number one. And number two, you
Mm-hmm.
know, how you want to come out and say, oh, well, she said I was basically taken back and forth, and then you had Hash Brown and Whistle While You Lurk and a few other ones agreeing with her.
Yeah.
But the main person that I'm gonna call out tonight is Dumpling. Okay, and I'll get to
Mhm.
all of them later on. But
Mhm.
yeah, Chrissy Hash Brown. She I believe she's hanged me out, and her reason for it was because, at least she said it in the chat. She said that it was because the live was going good until I came in. Now, mind you,
Mhm.
it wasn't even like that because I only said one thing to Cindy, and I got timed out. I couldn't say anything else, you
No,
know. So then Chewy towards the end, she pops up, and what do I do to show someone else's channel?
um, you go to the top there, and have you got it pulled up on the thing? You just
Um
go down to settings, and then uh go to, wait a minute, hang on, sorry, percent present, and then go
mhm.
to screen share down at
Okay.
the bottom.
Let me get it going real quick.
Okay. Welcome everybody coming in. Hit that subscribe button and that like button. That helps her channel to grow and helps her to get more content, bring more content. Why would anyone block Chrissy? Chrissy is a sweetheart. Who blocked Chrissy? Did they block you too, Chrissy? Them Bishes. Let's go give me a beer cousin on her channel. um, yeah, they started right in on Diamonds. I think they're jealous of Diamonds because she's so talented and she's my mod, and
All
she's
right.
good, and
I'm
she
gonna share
knows she's been
screen.
with me and Jinkies for a long time, and I think that bothers them. That's my opinion. There she goes. She's got it.
Okay. Okay. So all right. Why isn't the live showing? Maybe I have to play it. So you
Yeah,
guys see that?
yeah, we see
Okay.
it.
So there was several times that Jinkies was saying that she didn't see what was happening. Um, let's go back over here.
It started with me and on Hash Brown. I told Hash Brown I was basically calling the mods all out for timing me out, and then they blamed Diamonds.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, you're not. I mean, Jinkies knows that you're not stupid. She knows that a few of her, subscribers and her mods don't get along with you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, okay, why is it that Diamond's the one that gets timed out when this chick that I've never seen before, and according
Mm-hmm.
to Jinkies, she's never seen her either. You
Mm-hmm.
know, like why didn't she get timed out? You know,
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
think this is where she was
Suck
saying
my
it.
Yeah.
toe, you watch creepy old creepy lady cuss. What are you talking about? I love her. Let's lurk is my
Jinkies, don't strike me. I'm just trying to prove a point.
friend. I love her. Um, I'm not caught up with the chat, y'all. I'm sorry if I missed your comments.
Um,
I did tell Sherry uh the
oh,
information.
let's go.
I we would Matthew's got people that loves me, and I've got people that like Matthew. And Dumpling's in it. Bless her heart. She just, it's not fair. It's not fair that we're all in the midst of this, and it's like school, kids in school in the popularity contest. Who's more? His device. He first came to Dolly's a couple years ago,
And then you
and
have.
now he
Can you
divided
see this,
me.
Miss Daisy?
Do
Can you
what
guys?
now? Do what?
All right. Can you guys see this?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So even whistle while you lurk, like um, she throws some jabs at me too,
Oh, of
and
course.
and
She
they
don't like
start
me.
they start making fun of like saying snitch and all this other stuff, and I'm like, I've never done anything, you know. I mean, I think it was Whistle or the other one that had came and called me a racist a while back.
What?
I'm not 100% sure if it was her or Dynamite or whatever. But
Huh?
I've always been respectful to them in Jinky's chat,
Yes, you have.
you know. And then as far as Hash Brown, like I've never disrespected her, even when she came over to your channel. Like she was never timed out. Well, at least I didn't time her out. I don't know, you know, if she thought that I was the one that was timing her out, but I'm pretty sure it was you. You were timing people out.
Yes,
So,
me.
so it's just like, dang,
It was
blame
probably me.
why blame Diamond? You know?
Why are
You
you
know,
getting blamed for things? That ain't right.
yeah. So over here, uh,
Is that why
Chewy
Miss
comes
Chewy
up.
whispers?
Chewy comes up, and she comes and she
Well,
says, "Let me see if I can
yeah,
get
that
it."
I agree. Which we talked about that already.
Oh, it's
But
really low.
that's water under the bridge now. It happened.
Yeah.
You just but we just want you to move on from it.
Why you come over here is you got to know who I was. She
Shut
is
up,
my sister. I
Chewy.
love ugly. I'm saying
What they say.
right, Nana.
I
Right.
can't stand
I'm not the
Chewy.
one that's. I'm not the one that's. I, your blood is doing it to you. So you can only take so much. Than YouTube right now.
They were all in
Matter.
there just
You,
stirring the poop shitter.
it was like
Yeah, yeah, she was. And then you know, there's
and talk on the thing. You know how it is. You can overlook stuff very easily.
my thing is that Chewy at one point she comes and she says, that Cindy and I were going back and forth. That Cindy was making comments, okay, and like I showed you guys before, the screenshot. All right, she Cindy said my name. All right, and in most of her comments, she was saying my name. So I know for a fact that they were all referring to me. You know, so Chewy comes
Absolutely.
out and you know she's like, "Oh, that we were going back and forth." No, we weren't. Why lie? Okay,
Exactly.
what do you get out of lying? Like I know for a fact that Chewy and Jinkies are best friends.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not gonna be the one to, you know, go into Jinky's ear and tell her about, no, like that's something that she needs to deal with on her own. But
Right.
for Chewy to come out and single me out and then lie, okay,
Mhm.
and then not only that, but create a live the very next day about it, like honestly, like excuse my language, but who the fuck are you? Okay, you're an
Exactly.
old hag that sits up on your channel,
Uh-oh.
okay, and you have this soft voice saying all this crap, and I know a lot of you like her, and I'm sorry for calling her out her name, but you know what? I felt like I was the one that was singled out because these bitches in there don't like me. All right, and everything
Exactly.
was fine until dumplings came. Okay, now going back
Mhm.
to dumplings, the stuff that she said about me, like bitch, you don't know me. Okay, this is why you're
Exactly.
in the problem. This is why you're in the problems you're in now. Okay, you go and you fire up a live, and then you want to talk about, oh, my friends, they backstabbing me, all they do is they're jealous of me, and all you do is gossip. That's why people don't like you. And what you do is you gossip about your friends to your other friends. Who the hell does that?
Exactly.
Okay, and then you do it on live, all right, or you throw these little indirects, and you expect people not to say anything. I don't know what world you're living in, dumplings, okay, but you need to come back to this world, the real world, okay,
Exactly.
and I'm not the one to get to be fucked with. All right, you don't know me in real life, so for you to tell Jinkies or in her chat that, oh, she needs to clean up her mod list, and who the hell are you, yo? For real,
Exactly.
okay? This is why your name, Okay, it's all over YouTube. All right, for what you did with that little leg dude. Okay, like you put your business out there. No one else did. You disrespected your husband. Okay, but you
Sure
want to
did.
come and talk. You want to talk crap about me? Nah. Then you want to come out and say, oh, your friends this and your friends that and all this other stuff. Why don't you look in the mirror, dumplings? Okay, because all of them are saying the same thing about you. All you did was talk crap behind their backs. And what they did was they wised up and they started talking to each other and they saw what you were doing. You go into these little cliques, into these little groups, all right? And you try to take out who you don't like. And that's exactly what you were trying to do with me and Jinkies. Okay?
Amen. And that is
Unfortunately,
sneaky. That
yeah,
is so sneaky.
yeah, it is. So unfortunately, you have people who believe her and who are cool with her. And honestly, in my opinion, already didn't like me for whatever reason. Okay. So they were like, oh, let's take Diamond out the equation. All right. But Jinkies didn't let that happen because Jinkies and I spoke behind the scenes. Okay. So she told me that she was hurt, and I was like, I wasn't trying to hurt her. I really wasn't. Well, I was trying to make her see what was going on. But Diamond was the one that was getting attacked. Meanwhile, Sherry was up there. She literally just threw her under the bus.
Exactly. She
I don't know
did.
what else you call it. What else would you call it? That's what she did. She threw Jinkies under the bus. And I didn't
There,
like
absolutely, I agree 100%.
it, But
If that
then
would have
Diamond
been
gets
me, I'd have had the steel-toed boot.
exactly. So it's like it's crazy. Like everyone has, this beef and all this other stuff, and I don't care about dumplings and hash and chewy and all that other stuff, but I do care about Jinkies. Okay, and the fact of the matter is, they tried taking me out for whatever reason, and I feel like it's wrong. And
It's
then,
because they're
for them to
jealous.
continue it.
Because you're real, they're jealous and they're fake. And you're real.
Yeah.
They're
So
so fake. Like to hide behind something, like if you do something, just admit up to it. Don't lie about it and say you don't do it. Just admit up to doing what you do.
exactly,
Miss
so it's just
Chewy.
like, Chewy was defending Cindy, and I'm like, wait a minute, who the hell is Cindy? Like, and why does she
Exactly.
feel so comfortable? Why does she feel so comfortable to disrespect one of your moms?
Exactly. What is Chewy, the runner of Jinky's show? I'm still blocked over there. Them bitches still got me blocked.
So it's just like, I'm not gonna lie, I met Matthew through Jinkies.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. And I told Jinkies, like, listen,
Mhm.
Matthew, I don't know about him, and she's like, oh, he's cool and all this other stuff. So, I gave him the benefit of the doubt until he did what he did to you. And then when you
Mhm.
guys made up and all that other stuff, I was like, all right, let's try this again.
Mhm.
And, it's just like, Matthew has done wrong. He sure has,
Mhm.
but you know what? You girls have done wrong too.
Mhm.
And as far as, I'm not going to get into the whole Miss Ann thing, but what I'm going to put out there is, I know for a fact she has cancer. I know
Mhm.
that for a fact. The
Mhm.
only thing I don't know is if she still has it, if she's still getting like chemotherapy or whatever. I really don't know. And it's not my business. Okay.
Yeah.
I just, I do want to put that out there. As far as,
Yeah.
as far as, Hash Brown, I really wish, she would have said something to me about how she felt about me
Right.
before all of this, and
Before the
and
backstabbing.
yeah, and then Chewy, like it broadsided me because I was like, dang, like she was literally in chat. she saw everything. There was no back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then Dumplings comes and tells Jinkies at one point, I'm trying to find it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh, Chewy was like a little snake slithering in Jinky's ear on that live. I'm sorry.
yeah, I'm trying to find the screenshot.
Senator said something about reading the comments on his last live.
Yeah.
But you know what? Matthew wouldn't bother them if they would just quit with him. But what did Ann do? She went over with the police up on his panel. How freaking stupid can you get?
No, and
I
then
mean, that's just asking for it.
the thing is that a few days ago,
Thank you, Lone Star.
a few days ago, they were up on Matthew's panel,
Mm-hmm.
Dumplings ex friends and stuff, and they
Mm-hmm.
were saying like, listen, that's it. You understand? Let's stop it. Let's stop the drama and all this other stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
then, uh, to my understanding, Dumplings
Mm-hmm.
kept throwing up a lie, and she kept pushing it back and pushing it back and pushing it back. It's like that shows me that you love this negative attention.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Well,
because
just you go ahead.
no,
Sorry.
go ahead.
Well, just her sitting up there letting them talk to her like that. It bothered me that they were talking to her like that. But she sat up there, and then, in my opinion, she started crying over at man. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. If I
Well,
am I
no, that's why I say
okay for me to say that?
everyone's opinion is welcomed here. And I really I didn't watch too much of it. What I did was I jumped into Matthew's chat. I called her a bitch because that's exactly what Dumplings is. I said hello to everyone and I left. Okay, that was when Dumplings was on panel this last time.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And I'm
Well,
just like, you're a glutton for punishment, and it's no one's fault but yours. Okay,
right.
so my thing is, I was trying to warm up to Dumplings
Mm-hmm.
because of Jinkies,
Right. You
and
was.
there was one time that I had went over to Dumplings, I went over to her channel. I forgot when it was, but we were having a chill conversation, and I jumped up on panel,
Mm-hmm.
and the bitch kept knocking me off.
Why?
And I thought it was me. I was like, wait a minute, maybe it's my internet, my Wi-Fi or something, so I disconnected from the internet, and it was still happening. And
Oh.
then I got a message from someone that
Uh-huh.
told me that's what she does. And then
Mm-hmm.
she was joking behind my back, talking about, oh, I keep kicking her off the panel, she doesn't get the point.
No.
I'm like, yo, that's some grimy stuff this little girl's
That
saying.
it oh, that's probably why Jinkies wouldn't let me up at one time, and she was up on panel. Ann was up on panel telling her not to let me up. They were making me so mad. I
Yeah, I'm like, I don't. I appreciate you being up here and you're helping me and all that other stuff,
mm-hmm.
but these, like Miss Ann and Jinkies and you guys you already know what you're doing. So for
Mm-hmm.
someone to go up on your panel
Mm-hmm.
and tell people what to do in the chat, or to drop a cash app and all that other stuff without your permission and all that, I think that
Right.
is so disrespectful.
And rude.
Yeah, exactly. You know?
and
So
and
it's just like, so again, my thing is, I feel this would have stopped because the other side, let's just put it this Matthew side, okay?
mm-hmm.
They said they were gonna stop. But
Mm-hmm.
Jinkies kept I'm sorry, not Jinkies, God bless her. Dumplings kept putting her live back. She kept pushing it back and pushing it back. And she had Matthew's name up on it. She had Nani's name up on there and someone
Mm-hmm.
else, I forget. So it's like that just proves my point.
Yep. Keeping it going. Keep the
Yeah.
shit stirred and keep it stinking real bad.
And then for you, for the way she acted, every time I see any place I see Dumplings in chat, I don't care if I get banned or timed out or blocked. I'm gonna say something to her, okay? Because that's what she deserves.
Well,
All right, you don't come into a friendship and dog whistle to your minions, because to me, Cindy is she's Dumpling's friend. I don't
she
know
has
from where,
to be.
but to me, that's how I'm looking at it. Okay, and
Hmm.
then in their chat, you can see, if you guys go back to Jinky's live and you read the chat, you'll see that they're like, "Oh, read my message." And Chewy send this message to Dumpling and all this other stuff, and I'm like, wow, like it's in
Hmm.
plain sight what they were trying to do.
Hmm.
Okay, so
Absolutely.
yeah, so that's why I'm just like, you know what, I wasn't gonna address it because I really didn't have the time, and I didn't have the patience to, to do all of this.
Hmm.
But I'm just like, no, I'm gonna drop down to their motherfucking level, and I'm gonna let these bitches know, don't fuck with me, okay?
Exactly.
Don't fuck with me. This is a one and done. All right. This is my response to what y'all bitches did. All right. And then if they want to say, they want to bring up the fact that I went into Matthew's chat and I apologized to Doozy, they could bring it up. All right. But I spoke to my BFF, Debbie, around New Year's, and I told her something. You know, God put something in my mind, in my heart, to go and apologize to Doozy. Doozy
Hmm.
knows that the beef that I had with her was
Hmm.
because she was talking about J. Marie, she was talking about Matthew, and she was talking about Jinkies. And that's what made me flip. Like, it just got to the point where I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna say something to this bitch because this bitch think that she can say whatever she wants to say. You
Hmm.
know,
Hmm.
at that point, at that time, that's how I felt. So
Yeah.
I went in there and I apologized because what I wanted to do, I disrespected her up on Matthew's panel. What I wanted to do was, you know, publicly apologize because I publicly insulted her, But Matthew, I guess he wasn't letting me up or whatever. I really don't care. She accepted my apology. We moved on.
Right.
All right. It wasn't because, oh, I wanna be friends with Matthew. I want to be friends with them over there. No, I'm gonna call out what everyone is doing. All right.
Exactly.
If I see that what you're doing is wrong, I'm gonna say something. And if you're not listening to me behind the scenes, if we're on a panel and we're having a heated debate, guess what? It's gonna come out then too.
Yep.
You
You're
know,
just like me. I gotta let it
I'm
out.
sorry. I'm sorry, but I mean, if you look at it, that's how it went down. Because when I popped up on your panel, who was up there
I don't remember.
that night? It wasn't it. I know for a fact it was it was Sherry, because
Sherry,
that's who I was
Matthew was
going up
up
there to
there.
address. No, Matthew wasn't there.
No, he had already went down, hadn't he?
I think it was Christine. Was it
Christina,
Christine?
yes, 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 yes,
So
yes.
yeah, so that's my whole thing. Like, I went up there to address Sherry.
I
Okay.
can I can send you the link to that, even though I have that in private. I can put it in unlisted and send you the link to those two lives so you can watch them yourself again if you want to.
Well, what I want out of it is the um like when I jumped up on panel to talk to
Hmm.
Sherry, and then
Hmm.
when Jinkies jumped up. That's the only thing I want out of that life. I don't want anything
Well,
else
let me
because
send that to you right quick, and if you
I,
want to go skip to that part and play it, you can. Do you want to?
yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. I'll just try to pull it up before I show everybody.
Okay, let me send it to you right quick. Okay.
Okay. Hey everybody. Hey Gail. Thanks for coming in. I'm sorry guys. I'm like jumping. I have like 4 tabs open and a
It's
laptop
small.
over
Wait
here.
a minute, I'm gonna send you the link to it, and you can play it or whatever you want to do. Save it for later and play it. Go over it. It's up to you, whatever you want to do. But I'm gonna send you the link, and only you can play it because you have the link to it.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna send this to me like on Messenger?
I just sent it to you
Okay. Let's see.
on Facebook Messenger, and then there's another one too that one the second one too. I'll send you that one. Let me put it in unlisted. And if you send something unlisted, you can give it won't show up to the public, but you can give um somebody the link to it and they can play it.
Okay.
I'll send you the link to that one too. I'll just send it to you on this here. There we go. All right. So you can either go over it and watch it or pull it up now and fast forward it until you go it up there with the
Yeah, I'm trying to
auntie.
find. I'm trying to find that one now.
Okay. I'm
Uh,
here to support my friend Diamonds. I know very little about the mayhem.
who's that?
Hey, Gail.
Who
Uh,
said that?
long
How do I
cool
how do I pin messages to the? How do
You
I pin messages to so everyone can see?
um okay, so you know how you had to go to your main live on your main channel to
Uh,
do the moderator.
mhm.
You'll have to do that. Um, you'll have to do that
Oh,
from
I
the.
did
Oh,
it!
okay. That okay. That yeah. You just click on it for that for it to pull it up.
Yay!
Yeah, there you go. I thought you meant like pin it on your top of your thing.
Oh, okay, okay. Um,
If you have a message you have to pin, I can show you how to do. You have to go to your main thing to do that.
okay, okay. All
But
right.
yeah,
So
you
I'm
learned
going
how to pull people up. There you go.
back. All right. So I think I'm there. Yeah, that's me. All right. So I'm go back and hit present, share screen, share screen. This one, share.
There you go.
Can you see it?
Yes, you
Oh,
can.
hi, happy birthday.
Look what the cat drug
Happy
in.
birthday,
Who's
Georgia
that?
Sky. She's
That's
not far
Magda.
from me. Georgia Sky. Georgia
Is it
Sky is
echoing?
not
Oh,
far from me.
is that Diamond? Hi,
Yeah, it's
Diamond.
me. Hey, ladies.
He's
Love
like,
you. I was
I'm
like,
like,
No,
Does it echo when I do it this way? Should I mute?
no. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's better when you mute. You can mute
Okay.
too.
All right. I'm gonna mute real quick. Dang.
there, Diamond. Still up
no
there.
trouble. Don't leave.
I'm leaving.
No, don't
Wait,
leave.
No, don't leave. No,
why?
Auntie Sherry.
Why is Auntie
Sherry,
Sherry?
you're the reason why I'm up here. Hey, Miss Daisy, how you feeling?
Good. How are you, Miss Diamonds?
I'm good. I'm just trying to put all this together, honestly. Like it's
Don't even
just
You trying to
try.
digest everything?
yeah, it's just I mean,
Don't
it was
even
Okay.
try. You'll have
it
to
was
watch it 2 or 3
a
times to
bomb,
digest it.
honestly. But
Yeah.
Miss Sherry, can I ask you a question?
Yes, ma'am.
And you'll be truthful?
Oh, yes, I'm open as a book.
Okay, so well, it's a few questions, but
Okay.
first and foremost
Okay,
is
this is an interview. Okay, I'm ready.
I just want to know what made you come out with this now, all of a sudden.
I think it was getting to me. I think I was feeling guilty when I pray and when I read the Bible, and it was just getting to me that I had the knowledge, but I didn't have to be. Like I told you, she was the cause, I was the effect.
Is it because you knew you shouldn't have doxed him, and that's why
Yes.
it was making you feel guilty?
Yes, that's why I cried.
Yeah, and that's
Don't
what I
make me
was thinking
cry.
too,
Don't
Miss
make me
Christine.
cry again because I
No,
already,
no, no. I'm not. I don't
I
want. I
feel
don't want to make
guilty
you cry.
enough.
It's you. You cleansed yourself of.
So here's when I want to say the word docs has been used several times. And Ms. Daisy, you can hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. I'm
Okay.
listening.
So the word docs has been used several times throughout this whole, I don't even know what you want to call it. And
Shit show.
yeah, exactly. So my thing is I agree with the whole doxing. I feel like he was doxed. Okay. And other people feel like he wasn't, you know. I feel like if someone's medical or if someone's work history or criminal history is in a place where you have to search on a website and put their information and all that other stuff in, and then you go and you share it, to other people, I feel like that's doxing. All right, especially if you share it
absolutely
publicly,
doxing.
you know.
Mhm.
So, you know, that was the debate as well. But Sherry, you know, Miss Christine asked her, you know, if she felt bad about the doxing, and she said yeah, you know. She didn't come
Mhm.
out and say, "Oh, but I didn't dox him." She agreed with what Miss Christine was saying.
Mhm. I agree.
Of your sin in a way,
I,
you know?
And that's how you know somebody's really sorry, is because, you know, it eats at them. And when you apologize, there was no
Yeah,
buts or nothing. It was just, I'm sorry, period.
exactly. And the thing is that, um, being that you felt how you were feeling at the time
anger.
to dox Matthew,
Yeah,
okay?
I used it in anger. Yes.
Yeah. So it's just like, I'm happy. I'm happy. You know,
That was
I'm
my
proud of
sin.
you.
That
I'm
was my
proud of you
sin. That
because
was my sin against Matthew.
yes, yes, and I'm proud of you for admitting that you did wrong. Okay,
Me
because
too.
we all know that it was wrong, and there's
Yeah,
a lot of people out there that feel
it
that
was wrong.
it wasn't a dox because you know it's public information. But I feel like because it's public information, it doesn't mean that you should put it out there, because that's where your morals need to come in. You know, and if you're pissed off at someone over, I mean, on YouTube, let's just put it out there, because a personal friend,
How old are
I
you,
feel like
darlings? How old are you?
I'm in my 40s.
Okay.
So, Miss Daisy, what I'm sharing stays on the screen, right? If I go and I open up another tab in my computer, will it show?
No, it'll just show what you're sharing.
Okay, gotcha. All right, I'm going back to it.
Okay.
I just wondered.
No, I mean, and I'm
She's
just saying, you know,
smart,
it's
isn't she? She's got a lot of
I
knowledge.
just wondered.
Diamonds looks like she's in her late 20s.
I know that she does look young, and she sounds young too.
Yeah.
But
oh
she's really
Happy
smart.
birthday, Laura P. Happy birthday, Georgia.
She's not that smart.
Yes,
well.
she is.
Listen, I was smart enough to tell you to stop doing what you were doing when you was trying to do it in Daisy's chat, but you didn't listen to me. So,
Talk about,
yeah, I'm
talk
pretty
about
smart.
Diamond's our
protecting
bulldog.
yourself.
But look,
She's our little protector over here.
What you talking about, Willie?
so you, so, so you felt, you
Silly.
know, you felt guilty, as honestly, I feel like you should. When
Yeah.
all of this was going on,
Well, thank you for
like
making me feel better.
when all of this was going on, you know, were you the one who searched him up, or did someone else search up his information?
The information was sent to me, and I used it.
Okay, so
Did
you
she
felt the
And
need.
the person asked me not to use it, but I was
was it a
so
different
angry.
person?
I was so angry because at that time he was really making fun of Miss Ann and me and elderly people, and people were in the chat talking
Happy
about
birthday to your son, Miss Ann.
Sherry's exploded diaper and this and that and that and this and that and that. And just, you know, and he would just go on and on and on. And then he left his chair, you know, and then Cornbread was on there, and he said, "I wasn't fit to be in this world. He hoped I'd die." And then I heard some other things, you know, that I should have heard, but I did, and I tried to
Oh no, I die if
I
it's a
tried
fact.
to apologize twice.
Oh yeah, I know. We've seen you try to apologize to him, and you know,
I tried.
I'm not
I
saying,
did
Miss
this.
Sherry,
I did this
I'm not
time.
saying that
I did this
Matthew's
time, and
disrespect
he
is
accepted my apology.
yes,
That made me feel good. Not
yes,
that you know, we're not going to be lovers. We're not getting married.
no, but
We're just going to,
it's
we're
because
going to
you
respect
were
each other.
he
We're
wanted you
going,
to feel better at the moment, because
yes,
you
we're
did,
going, we're
you
going to
know,
respect each other.
you told your truth.
Yes.
Let's just put it that way. You told your truth, you know. So, but my question at the end of the day is, you know, did Jinkies search it up, or was the information sent to Jinkies?
I don't know.
And to me, it's just like,
I don't know. If you trace it all the way back, I can tell you that, but I am not at liberty to do so. And
oh.
I will not dox another person by saying it.
Okay. Well, I don't want you to say who it was. I want you to
Okay.
say, if you can, I want you to at least answer my question when it comes to, was it Jinkies that searched it up, or was it someone else? You don't have to mention the name. Was it shared with Jinkies and then Jinkies shared it with you?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Bless you.
And
Thank
that's
you.
fine.
Ooh.
Bless you, Daisy, that sees Leonard
The
Moss
thing that
and
made
this
me
here at the
it-
sheetrock.
it- well, Auntie, I hurt you a little bit too. I said things I probably shouldn't.
We're okay, okay.
But
But yes, I apologize, and I'm
I
sorry.
know Auntie. I think
I
Auntie.
told you you're never going to grow out of
Making
you're
super
never going to
hippie.
grow out of making mistakes.
Auntie
Yeah.
was a hippie, and
You
she
can't grow out of it. I don't care how old you are.
But
But
Auntie, you know what? That makes it this. By you apologizing, makes us love you even more.
Yeah. And at the same time, you know, I was brought up to mean an apology. So let's say if let's say if I go and I dox someone I don't like on YouTube, and I go and I apologize, but then a week later that same person pisses me off and I dox even more information, then that means my apology wasn't sincere.
Damn. So what do you guys think about that? About the whole apology thing? If someone apologizes for something, okay, and this is something that Jinkies and I had spoken behind the scenes, like, you know, if my husband, God forbid, you know, if my husband comes and I find out that he's cheating on me, and you know, I address it, we get into an argument, whatever. If he comes and he apologizes, all right, sincerely, at that moment, I feel like it's a sincere apology. But then a month later, I find out he's cheated on me again. What do you guys think about that?
I don't know. I think she'd do it again. That's just my opinion.
Now, and don't get me wrong, you know, like Sherry, Debbie, and I, like, you know, we'll sit in the tree and you know, we'll snipe at people, you know, and we'll enjoy ourselves up there, you know. But you know, Sherry. I mean, at the end of the day, we all know what Sherry's capable of. Okay.
Yes.
So I wasn't trying to put her on the spot, but I really wanted to know, like, you know, what made her at that moment do what she did. Okay.
Right.
And at the same time, you know, if her and Jinkies decide to talk about it behind the scenes, you know, she can explain to Jinkies why she did it, but I feel like Jinkies needs to see this again so that she can see that the reason that she gave Jinkies or the reason she gave us up on panel aren't the same. And I'm gonna leave that right there.
Yes.
All right.
I mean, but yeah.
You know, so there's a difference between apologizing just to get someone off your back and apologizing because you really feel it. And I feel like your apology tonight was because you felt sorry. You did feel bad, you know?
Right.
So just my suggestion would be like, if you see that your quote unquote friends, because I've learned, you know, through all the drama on Facebook, not on Facebook, on YouTube, if you feel that your friends are getting bullied, you know, I mean, yeah, it's okay to clap back. It's okay to talk crap to them. But when you go real life, that's, you know, that it's something that a lot of people can't come back from. In my opinion.
Let me ask you something. I'm gonna ask you something.
Look,
So
I've got
why
the
is he
idea.
not apologizing for doing what he did to us? Do you
Who,
think
Matthew?
But somebody's got to start.
it was okay that Matthew used my ex-husband and my son to out my personal business and call me shitty mom on YouTube and say all the things that he said about me? That was not okay. That was not okay because he used my personal business and put it out there. And he was going behind my back with my ex-husband, and they were saying bad things about me and calling me their filthy names and calling me mom and telling personal secrets that my son.
And that's something else that I wanted to address. Not to get too deep into it. In my opinion, I feel that Sun King felt that, you know, he was betrayed, you know, he was did wrong, however you want to put it. Okay. I feel like Sun King, in order to get back at Jinkies, he took it to YouTube.
Yes.
Okay. And we all know that the first person he took it to, or maybe I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, Ms. Daisy. If I think he took it to PG, right?
Yes.
So PG, she ran with it for a little bit.
Yes, she did.
We already know what PG did. And then she went to, I feel like he came to you. Okay. And he wasn't really getting too much attention from you. And then he, you know, he befriended Matthew, and he told Matthew behind the scenes what he thinks Jinkies did to him. Okay. So he's still with Matthew because I feel like Matthew was giving him the attention that he was seeking, that PG and you didn't give him. You know, so
And Matthew's a man too, and they
yeah,
understand.
exactly. So
Yeah.
my thing is, yeah, okay, you can vent to your friend, all right, but I feel like if you know that your friend is exposing what you and him are talking about out of anger or whatever it is that you want to call it,
Mm-hmm.
maybe you should fall back on certain things that you tell him. Tell him how you feel. Tell him what you used to do for Jinkies. Tell him whatever. But as far as the relationship with your son and the co-parenting that you should be doing with Jinkies, you should have it should have been left out of the equation,
Right.
But
Mhm.
that's as far as I'm going with that.
Yeah.
And my
That is
child
true.
had a
That
conversation
is
to hurt
that
me.
is true. That
He
is
did
true
that.
also.
But what makes
That
him
is true
any
also.
better for doing that
He,
shit than Sherry was
he
to
needs to. He
So,
needs.
so
he
all
needs-
right, Miss Sherry, hold on.
Well,
So,
he needs to
Jinkies,
admit. He needs
what,
to admit his
how
mistake
did,
too.
how
Anybody
do you
should.
think, I mean, let's be real. How do you think Matthew knew about those secrets? Did you tell him?
No.
Okay. So if you didn't tell him,
My
then
ex-husband
we all
told me.
know,
So
exactly.
how
We
do
all
you
know
think?
that it came from Sun King. Okay.
Yes.
So
Yes.
my thing is, you know, from the jump when you became YouTube friends with Matthew, that Sun King was in the mix.
Now wait a
Okay.
minute. Are you
Now
going to be
everything that happened
Dobbins?
with the
This is
outing
not
of
an
the hold
interview.
on, Miss Sherry, hold on. Jinkies
It's
came
not
up
an
to ask a
interview.
question.
Can we not have a conversation without an interview?
No one's
Andy,
interviewing. There was a question. There was a question that was asked. I'm not Matthew, so I can't answer for him. But I can give my input because of this question, I guess, is being asked in general. My thing is, when the whole thing started, okay, with Sun King, it wasn't even on Matthew's or Miss Daisy's channel. Okay, let's be real. It started at Prayer Gardens. Sun King went over there. He said what he said. Prayer Garden used that against you. And I'm sorry I'm mentioning another creator on the panel, Miss
It's
Daisy.
okay, it's true.
But that she used that as ammo against you, Jinkies. Okay,
This is
and
months
then
and
Sun
years
King.
down the road, Diamonds.
Yeah.
Diamonds, this is a year down the road. This is
What do you mean?
a
But
year
this
down
is
the
what
road.
I love
So
it, Mom.
PG wasn't even in this picture.
Jinkies?
Matthew buddied up with Sun King. And because
Yes,
Matthew
they did.
buddied
They
up
did.
with Sun King,
They
and then
did.
they went over there. Did you not see the crap that he put me through that night? Sun King
Oh,
was
I saw what Sun King was doing. It's just, and I'm sorry. I thought all of this started over at PG's because I thought PG was involved since the
None of
beginning.
this.
a long time ago.
None of this.
It did
should have
originally.
been. None
It
of
did
this should have been.
originally, but
None of this
my
should have been
son
brought to
wasn't involved in
YouTube.
that one. That was just
None
about the
of this
board.
should have been brought to
That one's
YouTube.
irrelevant. The
Yeah.
one that really was where my son got involved,
None
and my
of it.
son's personal information was exposed between his dad and him out of spiteness, was through Matthew's channel that day. And Matthew proceeded on getting up there calling me every name in the book, calling me a fucking horrible mom, and that I misused my son and he needs to be taken away. People in his chat saying that the CPS needs to be called and all this
Excuse
stuff.
me.
This
Excuse
time
me,
I had did
Jinkies.
nothing to Matthew.
Excuse me, Jinkies.
This
He
time,
called you a shitty
nothing
mom.
had been done
He
to
called you a
Matthew.
shitty mom. He called you a shitty mom.
Yes, he did.
Okay, Auntie.
But at this
I'm
time,
sorry, but I do remember every word I hear.
He called me.
If I hear it.
This time I did nothing to Matthew other than ask him to stop Sun King from talking shit at the time. And
Never been brought to
he
YouTube.
used my child's personal conversation with his dad as a way
I
to
don't bring
hurt
my
me on
shit to
YouTube.
YouTube.
On a
Yeah,
way
but
to hurt
Sherry,
me on YouTube.
that's hindsight. It's already been done.
Let me just clear something up. I don't put this information out, but Matthew's wife is the one that doxed him. Nobody else did. She came
All
to
right,
his chat
Jinkies.
and they doxed him, and he deleted it. I seen what
Jinkies,
her name was.
that's why I said I will not tell.
Everybody knows whose wife's name
I
is.
said I will not
She
dox
doxed
another
him,
person.
and then
I
she
will
went
not
over on
dox
another creator's
another person.
channel and doxed him. And another
Hang on,
creator.
Auntie, let her talk.
Wait a minute, Jinkies.
Terry
Let me
wasn't
say
the first
something.
to dox Matthew.
Let me say
That's true
something.
story. Ask
The true
Corn
story
Dog.
is the true story is that Matthew's wife doxed him. Okay,
Yes.
first.
Ask Corn Dog.
Really, truly,
Who?
she did
Corn
first.
dog?
Okay, now Jinkies, pick it up from there because I know that to be the truth.
Because Sherry wasn't the first one. Sherry just put his name in Dumpling's chat. She put the year of his birth, and she put the county he was arrested in and his arrest ID, where he was arrested ID. She didn't put nothing else out because Dumpling went
Yeah,
back.
but you see, but that doesn't matter. That you guys keep going back and forth with that. You guys keep going. Once you put someone's real name,
to me
once
and my
but
family,
once you put someone's real name, yeah, but calling each other's names on YouTube, oh, you're fat and you're this and you're ugly and you're this, that has nothing to do. That has nothing to do with putting someone.
I did
Jinkies,
not.
I'm not arguing with the fact that I'm not saying that it's right, Jinkies. You're misconstruing my words. I'm not saying that what he did was right. What I'm saying is, if you're arguing with someone on social media, and you put their name, if you put their name, that gives ammo to other people, and some crazy person, okay, Miss Sherry put his name out. All it takes is for someone to look up his name that doesn't like him, send someone over there to harm him or one of his kids. That's the point that I'm trying to make.
Who they are. If somebody's desperate enough, they can take their picture off of YouTube and do a picture finder.
You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Docs, he shouldn't have put his picture out here. Period. And his wife.
Yeah, but you see, but that's the whole thing. Like the thing is, his beef with his wife is something else. She probably did it to piss him off or whatever. You know, his beef with you
is something else. He has
exactly. And who's in the mix? Who's in the mix?
So Matthew's wife did what Duncan did to Jinky. So.
Yeah, exactly. But if you really look at it, you guys are in the same boat. Okay, Matthew had his wife do that, and Miss Sherry, hold on, please. Hold on. I'm not trying to be the mediator. I'm trying to answer the question. Okay, I'm trying to answer the questions. Anyway, Jinkies, when his wife went and did that,
you're usurping the panel.
Hang on, Auntie Sharon.
Auntie, let him talk. Let him talk. We're getting somewhere.
When Matthew's wife went and did that, obviously it was because they were having problems. When Sun King went to PG, when Sun King went to Matthew, it was obvious that you guys were having problems. Am I right?
They did this before, way before. They did this before Sherry even did this to this. This was.
No, I know that. But that's the thing. You keep
and talk horribly, about me and to me. And me and my friend was talking, and it's like he sounds very abusive. He's kind of scaring me the way he was talking. And my friend and I was like, "Wow, I hope that he's
Miss Chewy."
No, none of your business. Anyway,
absolutely, Miss Chewy, absolutely.
I'm gonna tell you something. Like before, when I used to hear you say stuff about Miss Chewy, on your channel, all that other stuff. Like, I.
Do you think I was being mean?
No, not that you were being mean, because you have your opinion on her. You understand? Yeah. A lot of us didn't see. I'm gonna speak for myself. I didn't see what you were seeing. Okay, but after that whole hearse jumping up on panel and lying on my name and indirectly saying that I was the one bringing and taking to start the drama and all that other stuff, Miss Chewy can kiss my ass.
She can kiss
Word
me
up. Okay.
Yes,
like
ma'am.
I don't understand. Like, okay, if her beef is with you, all right, we all try to get along. Okay, for her to like boldly go up on the panel and call me out, like, come on, who are you? You ain't nobody. You understand what I'm saying? Not. Like, let Jinkies run her channel the way she sees fit.
Yeah,
right? And you want to protect her.
Telling her to leave, basically telling her to leave her alone.
I understand the whole wanting to protect Jinkies, because Miss Daisy, I've jumped up on Matthew's panel, I've jumped up on your panel, not anyone else's, to defend Jinkies. I'm the only one. That bitch hasn't jumped up on nobody's panel to defend Jinkies.
No, in fact,
she defend her whole being. That's all it is. Okay.
Yeah, well, when she was on Matthew's the other day, she asked Matthew and them said, "Do you think it was all right for Jinkies to dox me and talk about my kid or something?" I forget what it was. But she was like, "I didn't know anything about it." Like she wasn't
Oh,
about to take it up
whatever.
for Jinkies.
Whatever. It's
And I was
been,
like,
I
there's no,
mean,
she's not
yo,
taking it for Jinkies.
these
Or
bitches,
Orville.
these bitches, excluding Jinkies, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But these bitches really think that we're all stupid. All right.
Yep.
Matthew's not stupid. You're
No.
not stupid. I'm not stupid.
Right.
Okay. I know for a fact Dumplings got all his information. All right. And Sherry most likely had mentioned it before. They all talk to each other.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna sit
See,
there and lie and say that you didn't know? Come
yep.
on, your moms was in there handling and letting you know behind the scenes what was being done. But you're
Exactly.
mad. The only reason why you're mad is because Little Leg Dave and those other guys went up on the panel, all right, and exposed you. You got exposed for more than one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's why you think it's okay to dox somebody. No, it's not. If you're being called a name, like I'm gonna give you an example. You're a hoe. You're a straight up hoe. All right, that's me calling you a name. That's me disrespecting you. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's not me calling anybody and giving them your address and your all your information or putting your stuff out there so the public can look you up. No,
Right.
I think that's wrong in every which way, in every aspect. You put someone's real name out there. That's all anyone needs to go and
Exactly.
do something dangerous to the next person.
Amen.
Okay.
That's right.
Now, as
Yep.
far as Matthew is concerned, from the jump, Matthew said, "No one on YouTube is his friend." Okay, no one.
Mhm.
He has a channel to get his views, to get his clicks and his money.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep.
Now, what are you gonna do with someone like that? You can't befriend someone like that because
No.
he's straight up telling you to your face, like one day you're gonna be used as content.
Yep.
Okay. But what Matthew was trying to do was, hey, Jinkies, stay out of this. This is Miss Ann and Miss Dumplings. You know, they were saying that Miss Ann and Dumplings were in it together to get money for her roof and all this other stuff. All right. Now,
Mm-hmm.
I don't see anything wrong in asking for the people who follow you to help you out
Mm-hmm.
to your roof or to put food in the refrigerator. I don't see anything wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? But when there's information out there and you've even admitted that you took the money that was donated to you for that specific necessity and you spent it on something else, then of course people are going to look at you differently.
Exactly.
They're not going to want to donate to you. They're not going to want to donate to anyone, to be honest.
Exactly. And if you're continuously doing it, you're opening yourself up for a whole lot of criticism from other channels.
Yeah, because that's what YouTube is about, and
Mm-hmm.
that's what the true crime community has turned into. You know, my
Mm-hmm.
channel is not true crime. All right,
No.
I'm after this, like I said, I'm going to talk about everything that's been happening in the world. You know,
Mm-hmm.
if there's a missing child or whatnot, then yeah, you know, I'll put the information out there as well,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's going to be crafting too. So
Mm-hmm. There
you
you
know,
go.
it's just like there's so much drama within within the true crime and the crama community
Mm-hmm.
that
Yes.
it's scary. Like
Yeah.
how are you talking about, you know, these missing kids and true crime and all this other stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but yet you guys are doxing each other?
Exactly.
I don't get that. Or
But
you're
I can tell you this right now, Diamonds,
mhm.
Jinkies ain't a sleuth. So Jinkies, she didn't know how to sleuth that. I don't believe it was Jinkies
You
that
know
done
what?
it.
I agree with you on that one.
She is not a sleuth.
I agree with you on that one. I feel, in my opinion, that the information was sent to Jinkies. Okay. And
Mm-hmm.
that's how Sherry got it as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, at the end of the
Yep.
day, you know, I did care about what was happening to to dumplings and all that other stuff. Because I did feel bad. I'm not even gonna lie. I did feel bad when she went up on that panel and they attacked her, and then
I
her
did
old
too.
friends. Like she started crying, and I'm like, dang,
Yeah.
like they're going in. But then she came out and she admitted to what, yeah, she was a woman about it. She admitted that she had, an affair, a digital affair, however you want to call it. She admitted to it. All right, that's all fine and dandy. But look at what you've done to all these people. I mean, come on, look at yourself in the mirror. You're doing something. All right, and then you want to pop up on these lives and pretend to be, such an angel and all that other stuff. You just like you put in Jinky's chat that you can see through people. I can see through you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Amen.
I can see through you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
But let's finish this.
You
Oh,
idiot, Daisy.
Lord of mercy.
I don't understand why y'all don't like
just
each other.
saying.
Why you don't like her?
And
She'd be
me and
willing
my
to
friend went
like you,
and we
Daisy.
said,
Sorry, one more thing. You can actually see in your chat, Miss Daisy, that something's in there. Okay. And then over at Matthews, he's in his chat as well. Like I had stopped going to Matthews for a while. And then, when the whole thing happened with dumplings and hash and all, I was just like, yo, I'm, like I need to make it be known, But you can see that Sun King is he's adding to it, but yet behind the scenes, he's telling Jinky something else.
Yes.
So it's just like, Dan, don't be mad at the messenger. Don't be mad at the person who's telling you where it's coming from. Okay, be mad at the people who's dogging you out. I didn't throw you under the bus. I'm sitting up there talking about, you're a bad mom and you're this and that. That's not me. I would never call Jinkies a bad mom.
Right.
But you'll see in the chat. He's in there.
Oh yeah, he was stirring the pot for sure.
me and my friend was like, well, who is this person anyway? And my friend found public records. And my friend found public records. We didn't go and do anything other than find public records by putting the name in the Google.
And that sentence right there is why I say Jinkies wasn't the one who researched him. Okay, because she keeps saying, my friend found, my friend found.
Exactly.
All
exactly.
right?
Because like I said, Jinkies is not a sleuth.
I
put it in the chat.
And I was like,
so does that make it right? So because it's public doesn't make it right?
Did it make it right for him what he did to me?
But that you keep deflecting the question though, Jinky.
No, but that's not
we all know that what he said about you was wrong. We all know what Sun King was saying about you is wrong and all that stuff. The question is, you know for a fact that was wrong because it's public doesn't make it right. I can go and punch somebody in the face. I can go and punch somebody in the face. That doesn't mean that it's right. You understand what I'm saying?
It doesn't make it right what he did to me.
No, it doesn't, and but that's what I'm saying. What he said about you and what he did to you, Jinkies, I will never say that it was right. What I'm trying to get you to own up to is the fact that him being doxxed was straight up wrong. The beef that he had with Dumplings and Miss N had nothing to do with you. You guys had beef because of what was going on with Sun King. Okay?
Why did he put me in the middle of it?
How did he put you in the middle of it?
He put me in the middle of it.
How?
Go back and watch. He did this shit to me. Did you not know?
And right there is where I'm gonna say that I don't think Jinkies was. I think she was listening to respond. I don't think she was listening to understand what I was trying to say.
She wasn't.
And right there, it just proves to me that, she keeps going back on the whole, look what he did to me, but it's just like, the drama started
Mhm.
from way before Ann and Dumplings. Okay?
Mhm.
Because Matthew, he knew for a fact that he wasn't allowed on Jinky's panel. Why? Because Sherry one day, all right, and this is after Matthew and Sherry started beefing again.
Mhm.
So Sherry is in Jinky's chat and she's like, oh, drop the link, or send me the link. I'm gonna jump up. And guess what, Matthew? I can go up on panel. Like egging him on. You don't do that.
No.
All right. You know behind the scenes what's going on. But then
Mhm.
because you and Matthew argue, you're like, oh, well, I can go up on panel and you can't. Again, Matthew's not stupid.
No.
So he's wondering, dang, why am I not allowed to go up on Jinky's panel? Why when I come into her chat, she's ghosting me? She's not even, saying hi to me or whatever. You know? So it's obvious that he's gonna question it because Matthew was always on Jinky's chat. I mean,
Well,
on
there
Jinky's.
was other reasons too why Jinkies didn't want him up on chat, and she should have been honest with him and told him.
Yeah. So it's just like, whatever reason it was, I think because it wasn't addressed when it needed to be addressed, that the whole Ann and Dumplings thing just made it a lot worse. Okay. And I get that Jinkies is friends with Miss Ann and Dumplings. I get it. Okay. But that fight, like the saying, you gotta pick your battles. That battle right there wasn't a battle that Jinky should have put herself in the middle of. Okay. But then she
Exactly.
comes and she's saying now, why did he put me in the middle of it? Why did he put me in the middle of it? When in all reality, that's what he was trying to avoid.
Yeah.
Because when Dumplings and Ann was up on panel, all right,
Yeah.
and then Ann left or whatever, Jinkies was trying to go up there to defend them. She was trying to defend Dumplings. And Matthew
And
wasn't letting her up.
that's where she made her mistake. She needs to quit trying to defend people that wouldn't defend her, in my opinion. And I know
I
damn
agree.
well they wouldn't
I
do it.
agree. And
And
it's
I told her
crazy
that.
because what's going on is that, they're all in her chat talking about, oh, well, we defend her. All right. When you're defending her as a mod. Okay, you're not jumping up on. I've never seen Hash Brown jump on anybody's panel to defend Jinkies.
No, the only reason
Okay,
why she does it with me is because she's mad because she's not my mod anymore.
yeah. So
'Cause I see right through it.
that's what I feel like. To me, it's either she. To me, it's either they're in this little crew where they're trying to like Dumplings. As a matter of fact, she's trying to dig her nails into Jinkies. Okay, but in order to get to Jinkies, she has to go through the main person who goes up publicly and defends Jinkies. Okay? That's how I feel about it. And at the end of the day, if Jinkies chooses, I don't want her to. That's one thing I don't want her to choose.
Yeah.
I'll
But
listen
you've
to
been
her.
with her way longer than what Dumplings has been with her. And let me tell you something. I guarantee you Dumplings would not take up for her like you have. And Jinkies needs to learn people, but that's her problem. She don't see people like I see them. I knew I could see right through Miss Chewy. I'm sorry if y'all like Miss Chewy, but I could see right through her. And Hash Brown, when Justin was giving me all that hell, she was over in Justin's chat lolly dolling with him. So of course I'm not gonna no. Uh-uh.
And so was Dumplings. Because
Dumplings too.
when Justin was talking about you and he was dressing up to be like, to pretend to be like you, and they would bring up the whole, worm situation. You would see Dumplings in chat putting the worm emojis and everybody laughing and stuff. And I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, that's crazy. But then she wants to come in your chat and try to be all friendly with you. Nah,
Exactly.
that's some shady shit.
That's a shady shit.
Yeah, exactly what Debbie said. You got a problem? Say my name. So when Chewy threw her live up the very next day, all right, she
Oh,
was
yeah.
she was indirect. Okay, but the thing is that you can be indirect all you want. Your actions, it's what proves my point. Period.
Exactly.
All right, let's go back to this.
Okay.
How?
How did he do what?
How did he put you in the middle? Is what I'm asking.
Diamonds.
Because he got with my ex-husband and he did this shit to me.
Diamonds.
Calling over talking trash about me and calling me that name.
Have you asked Sun King? Why is it that Sun King feels the need to go and tell Matthew all this other stuff? Have you asked Sun King all of this?
Yes,
Like, why does he feel the need to go back and forth? Because he didn't only do it with Matthew. He did it with Daisy. He did it with PG, and then he did it with Matthew. And Matthew was the only one who gave him the platform to talk crap about you.
Yes, exactly. So
Should
why is
never
Matthew
have been
innocent
brought to
angel here?
YouTube.
No,
Why
no
is
one's saying he's
everybody
innocent.
Everybody's saying
Should
that
never
Matthew's
have
an
been
innocent
brought to
angel.
No, we're
YouTube.
not. We're not
Should
saying
never have been
Matthew
brought to
exposed my child's
YouTube.
conversation on his platform with my ex-husband. Broke my baby's heart.
You think
Broke
this
my
thing's
baby's
going to
heart.
come up here and tell
You think
everybody
I give
about
a
her
fuck
argument
about
with
him?
her husband?
I don't.
On YouTube?
I don't.
No.
But I didn't
That's
dox him.
inappropriate.
Just because I went to Sherry, my friend, and told her about the what's going on because she was being abused by him as well, does not mean that I doxed him. Because I found out who the person was that was exposing my child personal conversations with his dad. So let's not act like Matthew is an innocent angel here. And like
I don't know who up here is acting like Matthew's an innocent angel, because I'm not saying it.
All right,
he
hush a minute.
went
Hush
after
a minute.
me because he needed
Hush,
content.
Tubby. I have a question to ask Chickies, please. Chickies.
He needed content, so he
Have
went
you
after me.
But at the end of the day, we all know that that's what it was meant for. We all know that that's what it's meant for. All these YouTube channels is doing the same thing. You understand? They cause personal drama between each other, all right, for clout. That's all it is.
Exactly.
You know? And it's unfortunate because the kids are getting caught up in the mix.
Oh.
And that's the worst part of this all.
Caught up in the mix, and he didn't deserve it.
I feel like Sun King and Matthew.
It's okay, but Matthew's kids set up. Neither one of them was okay. But I didn't dox Matthew.
This is just an observation. This is just an observation. Please.
Jenkins, nobody said you doxed Matthew.
When Matthew feels cornered or threatened,
Sherry already admitted to doing the doxing.
Nobody said that you did.
And I'm not holding anything, against Jinkies as far as, her tone and everything, because it was a hard night. A lot of people came in bashing her and all this other stuff. But what I wanted Jinkies to address is, how is it that she knows all these people talking crap about her? All right.
Well, she's got birdies in her ear.
Well, that's exactly, because I wouldn't even know that Matthew was mentioning me and talking crap about me unless someone sent it to me. Why? Because I stopped watching him.
I do too.
And at the end of the day, Miss Daisy, it got to the point where when you were being bullied and all that stuff that was happening to you, a lot of us was sending you screenshots and screen recordings and all that other stuff. But then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stop, because I feel like that's just making it worse. If she's not seeing it with her own eyes, then let it be. Okay? Because if I go and continue sending you what's going on where you can't see it, it's gonna hurt you. So I would decide to, you know what? If I know that it's not putting you in danger, then it's not gonna pass my eyes or my ears. But now if I hear that, oh, I'm gonna pull up to her house on Wednesday at 8:00 and do, of course I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna send you a receipt behind it.
Thank you. I appreciate.
But other than that, come on, guys. Like, if you see that it's not, if it's not life threatening, don't stop bringing and taking. Because it's making things worse. It really
It
is.
is.
You know,
It is.
and like I said the other day, you know, they 2 days in a row, to me, they were trying to wave the white flag, like, yo, you know, let's make this peace offering. You
Mhm.
stop your crap, we'll stop our crap, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even her ex-friend Huntress, like, I don't know Huntress, I know of Huntress, you know, and I've seen what she said and about dumplings and all the other stuff, you know. Even she said it, she'll leave it alone. But when you create a live, when you create a live and you start talking, you know, and you start talking about these people, then that's just proving to everyone that you want to continue the drama.
Especially when you bring a cop up.
Well, I'm not even gonna say anything about that. I didn't I have no words on that. I don't even know.
That's crazy.
I don't even understand how an officer would approve of of saying anything to
I know.
anyone. Like literally, Matthew was literally going over his own content, you
Mm-hmm.
know. So, but that's something that I'm not even gonna talk about. You know, it's just at the end of the day, I feel like her anger towards what Sherry did and everything that was happening that night was projected onto me. Okay. And yeah, you know, I took it in the beginning, but towards the end, I was just like, whoa, wait a minute. Like, you attacking me. And I'm like, I don't understand why you attacking me. You know, like, your friend was the one who told everybody that you sent it to her. You know, like,
Exactly.
I mean, I don't get why I'm getting attacked, you know.
Because you're
But yeah,
jealous.
let's finish this. Let's finish this real quick so we can just move on.
Why,
with you.
the Sun King, why does Matthew always say
I
you're
just asked an
talking about
observation,
me and that
Matthew. It
you
doesn't
told
mean
him all
anything
this
bad about
information?
you.
Miss Sherry, hold on. So Jinkies, you know, honestly, I'm
Who's
I'm
Miss
I'm, I'm gonna be
Q-Toy?
real. Stunking, like I said before, he went to 3 different creators. All right. Why not have Stunking come up on here? Being that everybody wants to come up on Miss Daisy's panel, why not have Stunking and you come up here, okay,
I'm
and have
sorry, Daisy.
Stunking say what he needs to say? Why is it that he runs back to
I'm
Matthew
sorry,
to say
Daisy.
what it
Feel
is that
away,
he's
I don't
baby.
know.
saying?
He's not saying
Okay.
nothing wrong.
Why can't he just come up on this panel and say what he needs to say, and you defend yourself, and he can defend himself? I mean,
If you
it's already
hush
out
long
there.
enough, if
It's
you
already
hush
out there.
long enough,
It shouldn't be brought to YouTube, but it's already out there.
It's been a bit
They
brought to
actually
you.
had that
Diamonds,
video
if you
on.
hush long enough, I can apologize to Jinkies and Daisy.
Miss Sherry, honestly, you should have apologized to Jinkies when she came up before I did. Okay, I came up here to speak to find out something. Now Jinkies is up here talking, all right, and we're having a conversation back and forth. Okay, I'm not trying to disrespect you, but you had the chance to apologize. You
We're
can go
friends.
behind the scenes and apologize to her or whatever. My thing is, my
Everything you say against me, I did nothing to you. I even when I took Logan up to see him the other day because he hadn't seen him, I went and got him some skull, took it to his house.
is Sun King in
I
chat right
even
now?
got a present for
Yeah.
him from Logan.
Is he in chat right now? Miss Daisy.
On YouTube.
So how about we all drop down and Sun King come up and talk to
I'm
Jinkies?
not talking about my personal business on air. It ain't
No,
nobody-
but that's what I'm saying.
I want you to
Everyone is
shut
putting
up.
you as the everyone that's putting you as the bad guy. Everyone is putting you as the bad guy. Jinkies, they're saying that you're the one who cheated first. They're saying that you left Sun King for
Bad.
Chillbilly. Okay,
No.
so my thing
No.
is,
No.
you know, I mean,
No.
it's up to you. If you don't want to, if you don't want to defend yourself, then that's
No.
it's your
I
personal
don't care
business.
what they're saying. I don't
That's
care.
not true.
That's nobody's business. That's nobody's business.
I know it's no
Well,
one's
I know.
business, but apparently you do care what they're saying
Well,
because
I know.
as soon
I
as
know
as
the
soon as
truth.
Rita R said what she said in the chat earlier, you jumped on her.
Rita
You
R.
understand what I'm saying?
Evil.
So
Honestly,
I know, and I know for a fact it's bothering
Have
you.
a good day at work.
Rita R. has
okay.
been evil. Very
Well,
pure
Have a good day
evil.
at
I
work.
should have never brought up Rita R. I'm just talking about anyone who has something to say of the opposite of what you're saying.
Calling me fat, and I look like
You're feeling
like that. I can't
All right,
believe
let's
you
take Rita R out the mix.
You're supposed
Let's
to be
take.
talking too, Diamond.
You're
Have a
right.
good day
Let's
at
take
work.
Rita R out the mix because she did call you names and all that other stuff here.
Yes.
But what I'm saying is,
oh, no.
someone that's trying to be neutral when they go against what you say, you take offense to it, and that's not what a real friend is. A
What
real
does
friend
she
is
do
gonna
wrong?
call you out.
No
A real
neutral.
friend is gonna call you out and let you know that what you're doing is wrong.
What did I
A real
do?
friend.
What did I
Huh?
do wrong, Diamonds?
Diamonds, you're overstepping your boundaries.
Where did I do wrong? You
No.
tell
No,
me.
but Daisy, she's got something that she wants to
Miss
say. Auntie
Sherry,
Sherry, she's got to
Miss
say
Sherry,
it.
you're up
I
here.
need to
You
know
get to
what I
say
did
whatever you
wrong.
want to say. So I'm gonna say it. What
What did I do wrong?
I'm not. What I'm saying
They're friends.
as
and they
far
can say
as
stuff.
letting this go, letting what happened go as far as it did is what you did wrong, and not owning up to it. Okay.
How far did
And
I
another
go,
thing.
Diamonds?
And another thing. And another thing. This
How
is
far did
a
I
little.
go, Diamonds?
This is a little
Please tell
little
me
side
how
thing.
far did I go, Diamonds?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
What? I didn't hear you.
Hi, Diamonds.
What did I do?
No, I mean allowing.
Good night.
How should I say it? I know you can't control Miss Sherry, and no one can control another person. I get that part. Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out
You
what I
know that Sherry, hold on, I'm getting there. You know that Sherry loves you enough to feel the pain that you're feeling. Okay? So you sharing what you had that was shared with you to her,
as a friend.
you know that she was gonna put it out there.
No, I asked her not to do it.
I know you did. I know for a
I asked her
fact.
not
You
to do it.
no, you didn't ask her. You didn't ask her. You told her. You told her not to do it, and she still did it.
Yes.
Okay?
And I
But
love
that's what I'm
Sherry.
saying.
And I know, but I love Sherry.
Of course. And because she loves you and she was
Sherry
feeling your
didn't tell me how
pain.
true. You're telling me some of the stuff that he did to Sherry and said to Sherry, so it okay? No.
That is correct.
No, I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. You're.
really
That's correct.
I never
I
said
put it
that.
out- I put
I
it out
never
there.
said that.
I
This
put
is
it out
really,
there.
really disrespectful
I admitted it.
Sherry. So
Okay,
there's
so look.
nobody right in this matter.
So look, and I wanted to. And
Did you know when I went and did that thing the other day, I asked him to leave me alone.
you
said,
asked who to leave you alone.
I hadn't said his name for 2 months, almost 2 months straight. But he made it a point that when he seen me on video the other day, he did a whole live about how fat and disgusting I was. Okay? Did you watch that? See that?
Honestly,
That's
I tried. I've fallen back
I'll
from
tell
watching
you
a
when
lot
I'm wrong, and I'll
of the
tell you where
drama
other people are wrong too.
because
So yeah, I didn't see it, because I stopped watching it, and then I stopped watching the drama between all of them because it's overwhelming.
It is.
And not only that, but it's just like when you say that you don't care about what someone says, but then later on say that you mention what it is that person is saying about you. I know deep down it does bother you, but in all reality, we all know Jinkies is beautiful, okay? Because she has some type of complex about her weight and everything. That's something that can be worked on. It's not easy when a woman gets a certain age, to lose weight and all that other stuff. I mean, it happens. But we all know that.
He calls me names. He says I look like Dan Aykroyd.
And why doesn't it bother you
Huh?
now? Because I know before it bothered you, but why doesn't what Matthews calls you, why doesn't it bother you anymore?
Because I'm so used to it by Prayer Garden and everybody else. It's just something I'm used to.
Yeah, but and at the same time, that it's not true, right? Because we've all told you, Ms. Daisy, and it's not a lie. Like your skin, Jinky's skin, like it's perfection. It's flawless.
Well, I do kind of use a filter sometimes.
Well, listen, we video chatted before, so I can say that your skin is flawless, okay? And Jinky's is too.
Thank you, Diamonds. That's sweet of you.
Like, come on, you guys are responsible women, all right? You guys are great mothers. You guys are, great friends.
Thank you,
Okay?
ladies.
And there's so many positive things that can be said about Jinkies, and she's worried about the negative that is coming out of someone that she doesn't really care about anymore out of his mouth.
Right.
And it's just like, don't get me wrong. Like, if someone's coming at me and calling me names and disrespecting me and stuff, of course I'm gonna defend myself, which is mainly why I'm doing this live tonight. I want to clear my name when it comes to what they did to me.
That
you
was
know
wrong. It was
and it's just
absolutely
like,
wrong.
yeah, and then to put it out in chat like, oh, Diamond's the rogue mod, or Diamond's this and Diamond's that. I would understand if Cindy said it and she didn't mention any names. Then it wouldn't have been brought back to your channel. And like I said, I don't remember who said it,
Who
but
the hell is Cindy anyway?
I have no idea. I have no idea. And my thing is like, yo, why are you guys all of a sudden doing me like that? I'm not the only mod that wants to stay neutral between them. Okay.
Exactly.
And for a fact that when you go in there and you start saying the stuff that you say to Jinkies, all right,
My ass
that
gets kicked out.
yeah, exactly. You get timed out, but you already
Well,
know out of the 4 or 5 people that are in there who's gonna do it. You can't pinpoint it, but you already know that one of them has done it.
either Chewy, Ash Brown, or Dumpling.
Or dumplings. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
Mm-hmm.
why automatically it's Diamond? Like, bitch, please. Like, you haven't even been there that long to see what the hell has happened.
And what the hell is it Cindy's business anyway? Who
Yeah,
the hell is she?
exactly. Hey, Sleuth. Thank you, babes.
Hey.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm like, I need to start looking at
I'm
chat.
just letting her let it out, y'all. She's got to get it out.
But this is the main reason why I wanted to do this. And I want Dumplings to really look in the mirror and ask yourself, man, like, yo, all these people turned against me. All of them. All right. They all say the same thing about you. All right. You're doing, and the same something that you did when you were with them, you're doing to me. You befriended Jinkies and her friends. All right. And because you don't like me, you tried to get me out the picture. Okay. That's all she did. And the main reason why she don't like me, from what I heard, is that Dumplings is racist. I don't know how true it is. Okay, so it's it's hearsay, but I'm like, you're singling me out. Okay, and for what reason? Because when you were being attacked in Matthews, yeah, I was in his chat at that moment, and I wasn't believing what Little Leg Day was saying until she came up on panel and admitted to it. All right. And then what did I do? I don't even remember if it was the same day or the next day, but I jumped up on Matthew's panel. All right. And I told all of them, I don't know if you're aware of it, but Jinkies is my friend. I'm not up here to talk about Jinkies.
And I guarantee you, Dumplings and Hash Browns wouldn't do that for Jinkies.
Of course not. Of course not. Gail
No.
says to read her comments. Diamond's Creations and Daisy and Jinkies, and everyone is beautiful, just the way you are. I love you all. Aw, Gail. I love you. Thank you so much.
We love you, Gail.
I love all of y'all coming in here and showing me some love and just letting me get this off my chest, because Jinkies and I, we did speak behind the scenes and whatnot, but I feel like I'm not 100% sure if she told them how I felt about it, or if she made them realize what they were doing, how it looked, and I feel like if the point wasn't, I feel like the point wasn't made because it continued afterwards, so it's just like now I'm gonna, I took it into my own hands to let them know, like, yo, you got the wrong person. But that just proves to me, because you blocked me or timed me out and didn't do anything to that Cindy chick, that just proves to me that I'm the one, I'm the expendable one. I'm the one that needed to get gone, like they say. You
And
understand what I'm saying?
that's hurtful too.
Yeah, it is. Because I mean, I don't, yeah, I can say that I cared for Miss Chewy and Hash, because we've all been together for what, 3 years now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I never got close to them, but you know what? That's Jinky's friend. Just like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm Jinky's friends. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But come on. I'm not gonna come and single you out, especially you, first of all, being Jinky's friend and then being her mod.
Hey,
Okay.
Christine.
Hi, Miss Christine. How are you, darling?
Well, it's just like this. That Cindy, it ain't none of her darn business. And somebody said in chat she was sent on a mission. I believe she
Tracy,
was.
exactly. I agree. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Something no
Me
es el
too.
único racista que habla mal de los hispanos. Okay, Lone Star.
Is she speaking Spanish?
She said dumpling isn't the only racist. Oh, hold on, it disappeared. Let me see if I could where'd it go? There we go. She said dumpling isn't the only racist, because Anne talks bad about the Hispanics as well. You go, girl.
I believe that about, in
But
my
yeah,
opinion.
I mean, I started warming up to Miss Ann. I'm not even gonna lie. We became Facebook buddies, and
Mm-hmm.
we called each other and all this
Yeah.
other stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get the whole I didn't get the whole vibe of her grifting. She was explaining
Mm-hmm.
to me about her times in like New York City, and we were reminiscing about Yankee Stadium and all that other stuff. But I've been on the other end of the stick, where she was up on Jinky's panel one day,
Mm-hmm.
and because I made a few comments about her cigarettes and all this other stuff, she attacked me. So I came out and I was
Mm-hmm.
like, well, you basically always grift into your friends about, oh, carton of cigarettes, and get me cigarettes and get me this and get me that. You understand? So yeah, there
Mm-hmm.
was a back and forth, but my first comment was like, bruh, you're suffering from cancer, no matter what kind of cancer it is. you
Right.
know Maybe you should work on, not smoking. And that's basically where I was going with that. I wasn't trying to attack her or anything, but it is
She's
what it is.
always yelling at people, telling them what to do and bossing them around. She liked to throw that cash app of hers out there and on my live and her promote her channel and rudely interrupt my live stream.
Yeah, I think that was rude, honestly. I don't,
Uh,
but my thing is, I feel like maybe, I mean, I'm not going to speak for her, but maybe because she sees that Sherry does it on everyone's panel, that she can get away with it as well. I don't
She's
know.
rude to Sherry. She's very rude to Sherry. I don't know, but and if she's sick, that's fine. But as far as me liking her, I feel like she's rude, very rude,
Yeah.
and
And like
obnoxious.
I said, I felt like that, too.
About herself.
Like she was rude, and she went at me like she was cursing me out. And I
Hmm.
was like, dang, tell me how you really feel.
I'd like to
But
see her go up on prayer gardens. I wonder how that would work out.
oh Lord.
Oh Lord.
I would definitely pay for some front row seats on that one.
Hmm.
But
Hey,
yeah,
Miss
so
B,
hey, Miss V.
y'all hit
Hi,
that like and
Veronica.
subscribe. Hit that subscribe
Hello.
button. We're over here letting it all out on Diamond's panel.
Hi,
Fonda
Fonda
is
Cheese
there.
Man.
Everybody's coming in.
Oh, and this is something that I wanted to show too. Let me see if I can get it up here. Dang, I literally just clicked on it and then I closed it. Oh boy. Um,
Daisy, they would fight to the death. They are both stubborn. I know they would.
yeah, that would be something I wouldn't mind seeing.
I'll go up on prayer gardens and do the listen and don't judge. That would be bad, wouldn't it?
That would be fun.
That
Oh,
would be
and
fun.
then yeah, look, this is something that I wanted to show real quick.
Okay.
Stop screen, present, share screen.
It's hard to
Um,
do all that and keep up with chat, ain't it?
oh yeah, now I see exactly what you guys mean. Like it's,
Mhm.
whoo, child, it's crazy.
Yes, it is. You'll get used to it though.
So this is let me see. Um, so yeah, so Cindy comes out. This is another screenshot from that night. And she says Daisy is a big part of it, though, too. But there's people in her circle that's causing divide and rift and not loyal or real. Fake as they come, right?
Screw
So
you,
I'm like,
Cindy.
who the heck is this lady that she knows anything about your circle?
Exactly.
Okay? Because
Mm-hmm.
if she really would have paid attention, she would know that Daisy's circle are the main ones that don't like the sisters fighting,
Right.
right? I mean, and Miss Christine and Debbie, they can attest to that. You
Mm-hmm.
know, like come on, we're the main ones that don't want to see them fighting. So when we see you guys joking around and taking shots at each other and laughing, fine, it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But when it gets serious, like it's just whoa,
Y'all just
you know.
back up
Like,
and watch
okay,
the show.
it's time to sit down.
Well, you
You
should have
know.
been in that car that day at the red light. That would have
Oh
been fun.
Lord.
Oh Lord, that was bad.
But yeah, so then you had Raisin Kane was in there letting Jinkies know what had happened.
Mm-hmm.
And it was stated that I only said one thing and then I was, I didn't they didn't see me anymore, you know? And it's just
Yeah,
like who the heck is this Cindy?
bitches
But
blocked
for
you.
her to for her to come out and say, "Oh, I ain't scared," like, bro, this is YouTube. This is an app. You don't need to be scared. But I guarantee, I don't care because I looked her up. Let's just put it that way. I don't care how big and bad you look. Okay. If you see me in the street, I guarantee you ain't walking on my side. You will cross to the other side. Okay. So call me out all you want. My name must taste good. You understand what I'm saying? But I ain't worried about her because like I said, I've never really seen her
We
before.
don't
So
know her. We don't know her. Somebody must have went and tattled to Evelyn because she's calling me.
uh-oh.
Hang on just a second.
Okay. So yeah, so it's just like, you know, I hate that it's come time is creation. Do you think Cindy could be curvy? I don't know. Curvy. You know what? I never thought of that. I never thought of that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I really don't know because she knows she's talking about Miss Daisy's. Well, then again, no, I don't think it is curvy because, like I said, I looked her up. Like the Cindy chick has a whole channel, and she doesn't look like Miss Curvy. So no, I don't think it is Miss Curvy. But all I know is that Dumpling's dog whistled in Jinky's chat. She popped out with that, and then Hash and all of Dumpling's followers and stuff, started agreeing with her and all that other stuff. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. So, I mean, do you guys honestly? All right, I want you guys' opinion.
Exactly what I said it was.
What happened?
Somebody went and told Jinkies that we were up here talking ish about her and that
No, tell her to
Matthew was
come
in
over
the
and watch the live from the beginning so that she sees
I
that.
told
that
her. I told her they're lying. I said, look when you get home. Said
yeah,
that
just
we
tell her.
went and told Jinkies, Miss Chewy, kiss my ace. I know she's listening. Or Dumpling One. Um, said that we were saying that Matthew was in the right and Jinkies was in the wrong.
What?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy. Well, I
See
mean,
how
if
they do? See how they
honestly,
do.
this is what I'm gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
If Jinkies really cares and wants to know what was being said, she'll
Uh-huh.
watch the live.
Well, she's driving. She's been down my
Oh, well,
way.
that's what I'm saying. When she gets the chance, she'll
Uh-huh.
watch it. If she doesn't and she just wants to go off of what people are telling her, then that it just
Well, she's
it's
got
a
to
slap
learn.
to the face. Let me put that out there. It's a slap to the face, but
They are
it is what
so
it is.
trying to keep shit going.
Yeah.
We have not talked bad about Jinkies over here at all. And I told her, I said, we're talking about Dumpling and Cindy and who else?
And let me
Somebody
tell you,
Chewy.
that night I was laughing because
Hmm.
I seen a few, a few of y'all go over there into Jinky's chat, especially Debbie. Like she surprised me. She was like,
Uh-huh.
who are we here talking shit about Diamond?"
Well, I would too, but
And
they blocked my ass.
no.
So
Well,
blocked.
I think you were live at that time, so I don't think you were able to. But
Yeah.
but I seen a few of them over there, and I was like, "Yo, that's crazy!" Like sometimes it's not worth being the peacekeeper because then they accuse you of being the one to continue the drama between the sisters.
Well, you're obviously love. You've got almost 50 people in here on your first live stream. And
Woohoo!
yeah, I mean, Matthew don't keep that hardly in his, barely.
Oh
And
well.
Jenkins, and I mean, that's
But
good for the
what I
first.
was gonna ask, what I wanted to ask chat, if you guys don't mind answering, and you guys can be truthful. Um, I played the part where I was up there with Sherry answering her or interrogating her or interviewing her, like she said. And then, Jinkies popped up and we had a debate and all this other stuff.
Mhm.
Honestly, do you guys feel like I was in the wrong
Put a one in the
for what
chat
I
if you think she's in
for
the
what I was
wrong.
saying? Huh?
Put a two in. I said, put a one in the chat if you think she was wrong. Put a two if you think she was right. We'll play the 1-2 game. It's all right.
I don't ever yeah, me and numbers don't get along, so how do you
That's what
how do you
everybody else
put up a
says.
poll? How do you put up a poll?
You have to go to your main page to do that.
Oh, main page.
You know how
Okay.
you had to do to put in to get a moderator like you did? You had to go to your main. You have to basically have your StreamYard and yours. Uh,
Okay, so I'm in my main page.
yeah.
And then what I do? Engage with the
Uh,
audience. Oh, I got it. Start a poll.
yeah.
Got it. Woohoo!
Everybody's putting
You're
twos.
awesome. You're an awesome teacher, Miss Daisy. Thank you so much for helping me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I can't believe them trolls are listening in. They're in the bushes and
Let
they're
me ask.
making up
I
she's.
think
Them
I
darn devils.
4, 3, 5, 6. So I just put yes or no. Wait, yes or no. So
Did you
I
get it?
just put start poll.
Uh huh. And it should start it.
Okay.
There it is. Yeah. Do y'all think I was wrong for saying what I said to Jinkies? No. I was correct on the vote.
Oh my goodness.
You got 12 votes, and 93 says no, and 7 says yes. And Jinkies knows. Jinkies knows that you,
No, I mean she like I said, we did speak behind the scenes,
yeah,
and she said, look, when I can't follow chat and then people were sending me messages and I was one of those people because I sent her both screenshots of what Cindy said and I forgot the other one, but I know I had sent her like 2 or 3 screenshots and she was getting a lot of messages. And
yeah,
then like I see what you guys go through now.
yeah,
Like jumping from page to page and tab to tab and all this other stuff. I'm
yeah.
just like, wow, it is a lot. It is a
It
lot.
is a lot.
I get it.
And you getting a lot of messages, like hundreds of messages at a time.
Yeah.
You just cannot keep up with it and answer every one of them. You know what I mean? And it's hard,
Yeah.
when you start getting a lot of messages. With time, you'll see that, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
the more you
I
get.
think if once I start doing enough lives, I'll get I'll get used to
Oh,
it.
you'll perfect this stuff. You'll show me stuff I don't even know about it.
But
Uh,
yeah, Raising Cane, we did, and she said that she didn't even know what was going on, and then
she didn't.
with her not knowing what was going on, and then Chewy going up there and telling her that you know Cindy was making comments, and I came in there and I was like, "What?" First of all, Cindy said my name. She's the only one that said my name.
Did
Okay.
you find that where she put that in there, Cindy, about you? That's the first thing she did.
Yeah, and I showed the screenshot.
Yeah.
Um,
Like
let me
boom, she started on you right from the beginning.
Yeah, it shows. Let's see.
And now they're telling Jinkies we're talking about her, them Bishes.
So yeah, right there it says, "I bet that snitch was on panel last night. I'm not scared to say it, Diamonds." So you can see she had said it at
Ooh.
6:52. But I wasn't in her chat. I believe I was in your live at that moment.
Yeah, you probably was.
So it's just like, and then someone came over and mentioned Cindy talking trash, and then later on, um whatchamacallit, uh someone said that Curvy was talking crap about me over at Matthews. And I'm
Oh, I didn't
like,
do that.
yeah, so I went over there to Matthews to, after I had apologized to Doozy. I
Hmm.
um I asked Kirby, like, well, someone said that you were talking about me, but then they said you didn't. So I don't know what's true. And she was like, I wasn't talking about you. I don't even know you like that.
Oh,
I was like, okay. So,
oh.
but I
See, I
don't
didn't go over in Matthews that night, but I didn't even listen to the live that Chewy fired up after me and Jinky, after that one about me and Jinkies. I
know.
didn't
Mhm.
even see that one Chewy. People were telling me Chewy was talking ish. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah. She definitely was. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. Like, these bitches think that they could just fire up their lives and talk shit on my name. So they're
Mm,
gonna know that,
mm-mm.
nope, not me.
Nope.
Jinkies apologized for that night. She said it was inappropriate of her. She also said that Daisy's her sister and she doesn't want anyone else talking bad about her. She sure did. She sure did. She sure did. And this is why, if Jinkies comes into your chat, I mean, unless, the thing is that I feel like a moderator's job, per se, quote unquote, is
Hmm.
to keep the creator from reading the bad comments, or like from keeping
To determine
the
the
trolls away or at
yeah,
bay.
right.
So I feel like, because y'all are sisters, I feel like you guys shouldn't be blocked or timed
I
out by
know.
any moderator. I
Yeah,
feel
that
like
bitch needs
if
to
you
quit letting
see
them.
Jinkies in chat and you want to time her out or block her, then you do it, and
Hmm.
vice versa. you
Yeah, but
know?
the thing is, those bitches right off the bat that night started blocking me. They didn't even give me a chance to say nothing. They started blocking me. Them old bitches.
And then as soon as I see you, Sleuth, that's okay. I hope she had a good dress rehearsal. Oh, she got a solo. What is she singing?
Oh,
That is awesome.
I think she performs like acting or something like that.
Oh, okay,
Singing
okay.
or acting.
A mod is not to choose sides. You don't time or block for no reason. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like, there should be no bias. And my thing is, if you go into Jinky's chat and she blocks you, boom, that's her job. You're her sister. She's gonna block you or whatever.
Right.
But I feel like, maybe the mods should step back and be like, listen, you know what? Let them deal with that. Everyone else we can block and time out.
Y'all are used to it anyway.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So
Y'all are. We fight so much. It's like it's nothing new to y'all. You
sometimes
really,
it's funny. Sometimes it's funny, and sometimes it's just like, oh no, they're at it again. Like I'm
yeah.
literally like when I hear you guys fighting, like I'm slouching down in my chair and just like covering myself, like, oh no.
I wasn't that night. I wasn't even about to argue with her because she was on a whole new level that
Yeah.
night.
Diamonds, you are a great friend, sister, family. We love you. We know you and your beautiful heart. No one else matters. Oh, Miss Christine. Amen. Thank you so much.
You're
So
doing
yeah,
so good.
I just wanna say, I don't, Debbie, did I address everything? Because like my mind is everywhere. I know Debbie and I were talking because
Hmm.
and I was just like, I want to forget it, but the fact that it's just like it's continuing.
Hmm.
I feel like it needed to be addressed, and I basically told her everything that I wanted to bring up. So I don't remember if I if I brought everything up.
Do you feel better now that you got it off your chest?
I do. I definitely do.
It does feel good,
I
don't it?
want them to know that, you know,
Oh, and they're
because
listening.
they didn't give me a voice in Jinky's chat to say anything or defend myself.
Hmm.
The only other platform I have, the only other panel, should I say, I have is yours, and I wasn't gonna put you in the middle of it.
Oh,
You
you'd have
know,
been welcome to come up anytime you want to.
no, I mean I appreciate it, but I didn't want to bring more heat between you and Jinkies.
Well,
So it's
yeah.
something that she's like, you know what, I'm gonna figure it out. And
Mhm.
Debbie and I, we were talking, and I was just like, I
You're
gotta
doing
go live.
good.
I gotta go live. And then when you finally responded to me,
Uh
I
huh.
was like, okay, I'm going live. That's it.
Yes, and I was planning on checking my messages when I got home, but like I said, I was dead yesterday.
Yeah, I could imagine. Oh no, Sailor's in the hospital with pneumonia.
Yeah, I seen the picture of her.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Prayers
Well,
for her.
let's say a prayer for Miss Sailor.
Yes,
Um,
absolutely.
Lord, we come to you with open hearts and open minds, and we ask that you place your healing hands over our sister Sailor, and that she gets a speedy recovery and it doesn't turn into anything else.
Hmm.
God bless her. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. That was good.
Thank you, darling. Thank you. I appreciate it. I mean, and I wish Jinkies would, come over here and all this other stuff because,
He probably will.
I want her to know that, it's nothing about this was to call her out on anything. It was just to call out the snakes that surround her.
The snakes that's in the bushes right now.
I wish I was monetized so I could drop some memberships.
There you go. There you go. That way we can find
Shake
out
them
who's
out
in the
shake
bushes.
them out the bushes.
Uh huh. Christine says she likes to do that to see
Yeah,
who's in the bushes.
we all do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
It won't be long you'll be
Christine
monetized
knows.
though. You'll be doing good. And this is how you get your hours too, is
Oh,
through these
okay,
live
okay.
streams. You'll
Yeah,
you'll
that's
get
still
hours really fast.
yeah, I still
Really
have to get
fast.
my hours up and stuff. I mean, it's just, like YouTube is just mainly to be able to, go into your chat and all this other stuff, and
Well,
I really didn't want to do any lives and stuff. Just wanted to post videos and everything, but
you're very
what I'm planning on
talented.
doing is I want to like have game nights and stuff, or we
Oh
could talk
yeah.
about whatever whatever is on anyone's mind. If someone wants to talk about what they're going through and all that other stuff to see if maybe some of us, can give them advice.
Yeah.
That's it's I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was basically it. I'm happy that you came up here with me. You made me feel a lot less nervous.
You did great. But I'm going to jump down here and let you finish up what you're going to say. I love you, dear. I'm not sure if I'm going to go live tonight or not, but if not, I'll definitely go tomorrow night.
Okay, darling. Well, thank you for coming up.
Thank
Again,
you for
I love
having
you.
me here. I love you too. Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. So yeah, everyone in chat, I wish that you guys would continue praying for all the victims in California that have lost their homes and their property, and some people even lost their lives. Who knows? There's so many rumors going around, and now it's there's proof coming out about the whole reservoir thing, and the leadership over there is just it's terrible. But that's definitely something that I want to talk about in our next live. Let's just continue praying for them, and our sister Debbie lives out there, and we all worry and care about her. And look, Miss Christine says that she has friends that live in California as well. So it's something it angers me. In the beginning, like I felt bad and stuff. It's just my sadness turned into anger after all the stuff that's being brought to the surface about what's going on out there. It's just it's terrible how these political figures what they do for money. It's disheartening. So, but all right, does anyone else have like, you guys want to say anything else, or I'm gonna a new fire popped up in Ventura County last night. It's getting shady. Wow. See, that's crazy, man. I don't get it. Yep, we need to pray for them. We definitely do. So hopefully Miss Daisy fires up alive tomorrow and stuff, and we can jump in that rabbit hole along with her. Good night, Lives to Dance. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much for coming in and hearing this Puerto Rican accent. I know it gets annoying after a while. I hate hearing myself talk. But thanks for coming in and listening and giving advice and stating your opinions. I love you all. And hopefully, let's see, what's today? Tuesday. Maybe the ending of this week, if Miss Daisy's not live, or I don't want to step on anyone's feet either. So thank you, Lone Star. I appreciate it. This thing is hard. This whole YouTube thing is hard. I definitely understand what Jinkies is talking about. It's hard. But yeah, y'all, so much prayers, much love, and once again, thanks, for coming through and having my back. I appreciate you all. And I have to figure out how to put my my music to end, because I don't know how to do that. Let's see. All right, y'all. So God bless, and hopefully I'll be seeing you in Daisy's chat, or when at the Fire Up Alive next time. I love you all. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Diamonds in the rough, that's how I burst out. They threw dirt on my name, ain't what I'm about. Knees deep in mud. mud, now I shine clean. Proving all the doubters I'm not what they mean. Gonna say it loud, clear as a bell. I'm diamond, not the stories they tell. They try to break me, but I'm still here. Don't come for diamond, make that crystal clear. Sparkling woman, fire in my veins. Cut me, but I'm solid, never feel pain. Edge sharper than a razor in the storm. Forged through the struggle, true form now born. Gotta say it loud, clear as a bell. I'm diamond, not the stories they tell. They try to break me, but I'm still here. Don't come for diamond, make that crystal clear. From cold to brilliance, hustle and grind through darkened tunnels, now see how I shine. Words cut deep, but they won't break me. Radiant beauty, that's what you'll see. Facade after facade, they tried so hard, but I kept rising like an unbreakable shard. Eyes on the prize, never look back. Diamond's journey, resilience intact. Keep my name out your mouth, period. Gonna say it loud, clear as a bell. I'm diamond, not the stories they tell. They try to break me, but I'm still here. Don't come for diamond, make that crystal clear. From cold to brilliance, hustle and grind through darkened tunnels, now see how I shine. Words cut deep, but they won't break me. Radiant beauty, that's what you'll see. Keep my name out your mouth. Keep my name out your mouth, period.